What's good, man? I hope y'all having a great year, man. 23 out soon, 23 out now when you're watching this, man. When COD trash talk backfires horribly. Let's get it.
About a new era, with franchise teams springing up across NA. Talking some trash is one of Call of Duty's most storied cornerstones. But
Facts.
sometimes it just doesn't work out how you want it to. These are the unforgettable instances where bold words fell flat. The inaugural year of the Call of Duty League brought about a new era, with franchise teams springing up across NA and EU. However, a shadow loomed over the iconic Optic Gaming brand. With new management at the helm, fan favorites like Scump were conspicuously absent.
Leaving Optic, it obviously sucked. We built that brand, but it was just time to move on.
The Optic name became tarnished, as the team finished 9th in the regular season, putting up embarrassing performances along the way.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch that year, bro. I didn't watch
They
that
had one
year.
last shot to
I was
prove
really into
themselves
COD
at
that year.
champs, where they found themselves up against the Minnesota Rocker in a high-stakes losers round matchup. Despite being one of the worst teams in the league, Optic did not shy away from unleashing a taunt towards Rocker, poking fun at their season's trajectory.
Good luck at champs, because God knows you'll need it.
Rocker's Exceed was quick to retaliate, confidently replying, "Ask your team how many maps they've won the last 3 times we've scrimmed," implying Optic's fate at champs to be a grim one. However, this champs matchup told a much different story.
Stamp on it, draws it with 24, slaps it with 22, 20 plus for everyone
Like, what the
across
fuck
the
is
board. And on the
hollow?
flip side, obviously not the case. Dominant fashion for that 3-0 and Rock.
Optic triumphed over
They
Rocker,
really had a
and in the heat of the
random
moment,
on the team,
Optic's
bro.
Draza
Like,
delivered the final blow to
like,
Exceed's earlier taunt, replying with,
that?
3-0'd when it mattered, dog shit fuck. The words have been etched into Call of Duty's Trash Talk Hall of Fame, setting the stage for his own rise as a controversial etched into Call 3 Draza delivered the final blow to Exceed triumphed over Rocker, and in the heat of the moment, Optic's Draza delivered the
The fuck? No wonder he didn't fucking join us. He was playing with us. What? But that was a fake Optic, so bro, you weren't really in Optic, Draza. Like what the fuck? He was on Optic, bro. This lame ass team, bro. What? It was a waste of fucking Draza. You got a random and a random. Look, another random, like straight randoms.
Optic triumphed over Rocker, and in the heat of the moment, Optic's Draza delivered the final blow to Exceed's earlier taunt, replying with, 3-0'd when it mattered, dog shit fuck. The words have been etched into Call of Duty's Trash Talk Hall of Fame, setting the stage for his own rise as a controversial villain.
3-0 when it mattered, dog shit fuck.
However, Optic Gaming Los Angeles' chapter came to a close after that first season, paving the way for a triumphant return of Optic Chicago. Formal carried over his rivalry with the Dallas Empire from the previous season, where he accused them of being online warriors and faltering when it came to LAN. Validating his claims, Formal led his team to victory against Dallas not once, but
Formal
twice on
love
LAN
talking
at
that talk.
the Kickoff Classic and the London Home Series.
Just the way that they take gunfights, the challenges they take. They come to land and then they take those same gunfights against me, and then it's just like, I'm just like, I knew it. Like,
They're very hard to play against online. They're 5 base out of 1 state with very good internet.
Yeah.
Texas has always been known for super good internet.
it just confirms the thoughts I had when I'm dying online and getting pissed, and just like, dude, you would not kill me on land. And then they're taking the same challenge because they're building those habits. It's nice to get those kills on land, and it's really satisfying.
However, as the pandemic wreaked havoc globally,
They ended up winning though. Didn't beat a fucking ring. This is a decent team too. It's a pretty stacked team, no cap. Gunless, OP, RC, OP, Envoy. I mean, Envoy, I feel like this early Envoy wasn't that lit. Formal goated, Skunk goated, RC gunless. By the way they kind of played out, they're not really that good anymore though. And this team's actually stacked low key, like Crim6, Clayster, like damn son, that's all you need really. The Illy, Shotzi, the young Shotzi.
the season took an unexpected turn, transitioning to a fully online format for the remainder of the 2020 season. Dallas Empire seized the moment, clinching the World Championship from their bedrooms. But with the return of LAN events in 2021, Formal was more determined than ever to settle the score and prove that they couldn't do the same when it mattered the most. The return to LAN with the Stage 4 Major presented Formal with the perfect opportunity, but fate had other plans.
2.6 seconds, and he wins the gunfight though. He's got to stay alive. Shots, he's there to get it. No one left from Optic to make the run, and it was the heroic attempt, but it was not enough.
Was I watching?
Dallas make it a 3-0 here on day one.
Actually trying to do what he can. He has to go, but they find him. They have the close spawns, and that might be it. Envoy trying to fly.
Yeah, it took like a huge break from
Just a couple seconds needed, and Empire take both hard points. They take the series. Optic made enough of a run.
Dallas Empire dominated Optic not once, but twice. And Krim seized the opportunity, striking a taunting pose aimed squarely at Formal, before taking to Twitter to continue his onslaught.
GG's Optic. Formal. You owe me 6,250 of the MVP split. And when the f does Jumanji 3 come out, you Jack Black looking f.
Crim6's actions following this incident called him into the spotlight as arguably the most hated villain in the Call of Duty scene. But way back in 2013, Crim6 was on the receiving end of some spicy trash talk from Parasite of Farico. After seizing the World Championship, Impact stood unchallenged. Complexity, however, had other plans, making a strategic roster move by bringing in Clayster to replace shit. MLG Anaheim presented them with the golden opportunity to topple the reigning champions. However, in the tension-filled moments before the grand final, Parasite from Impact couldn't resist taking a jab at their supposed rivals.
Tournament, you're going up against Complexity. They have the upper hand now. What are you going to do differently? Who's Complexity? I think they need a blaster to go with that burn. That was pretty intense. Okay, so what you're trying to say is you feel pretty confident right now. Yeah.
This statement, however, would spectacularly backfire. Complexity rose to the occasion, dismantling Farico,
that's that
a resounding
fucking
6-2 map count across
that's
two
the team
series.
you never want to play, bro. Fucking, I'm telling you, playing Crimson, that's all you need. Like back then, they used to yell at each other mid-game too.
7 more seconds for Complexity. 8's on a 6-kill spree. 2, 1, boom!
Yeah, this Complexity's team was. I used to not want to run into them in that game.
Happened here in 23 seconds. Crim6 and Aches have the front unlocked. TP watching the flank. One go, wait on, Crim is gonna do it! That is it!
This crushing defeat marked the beginning of Complexity's era of dominance, establishing them as the formidable villains of the Call of Duty scene.
Yeah, I don't know why they.
Captain Aches at the helm. Patrick Aches Price has never shied away from a chance to stir the pot.
Minnesota's weak,
bro. Yeah, Aches love talking shit, bro.
This is weak.
However, 2016 saw the tables turn on him as internal turmoil with Team Envy reached a boiling point.
My one main concern about this Envy team is the relationship between Slasher and Aches. They argue from time to time. If they could keep calm, keep level-headed between both those guys, I think this Envy team can see some success. But if they argue and bicker, that's going to be their downfall.
After failing to meet expectations, tensions began to rise, culminating in a heated argument between Aches and Slasher.
You think you've ever done anything worth a damn? You haven't, so shut up.
Aches accused Slasher of never doing a damn thing in his career before being dropped from the team. He later found himself on Cloud 9, and as fate would have it, the two would lock horns at the World Championship. Unfortunately, Slasher defeated Aches in pool play and went on to clinch the World Championship.
And fucking Cloud 9 beat Optic too. It should have been Optic versus Envy.
6-1. Envy are gonna secure the reverse sweep.
But the rivalry
that
between
Envy
Aches
team
and
was
Slasher
good.
was far from over. Fast forward to 2018, and the two found themselves on opposing sides once again at the CWL Seattle final. In the lead up to the showdown, Aches couldn't resist taking a jab at his old teammate.
He's had a better season than you and had a better run recently. Does that change today?
Doesn't change anything. I mean, I'm looking right through him at gunless. I'm not worried about Slasher at all. I got two sons up on this main stage with me, and the better one's sitting beside me, so I'm not much worried about it.
Unfortunately for Aches, his attempts to get under Slasher's skin backfired spectacularly, as Slasher rose to the challenge, securing victory in the final and having another standout season.
I hated this combo, bro.
No love between
Slasher
and Aches. Now, and if you're EG,
that card was one of the
Aches, he would
weakest
go on to win
cards.
COD Champs later that season, solidifying his legacy as the Optic Slayer. As Aches reveled in his second World Championship, another player learned a harsh lesson about challenging the formidable Green Wall. During the Black Ops 2 season, Parasite found himself in the spotlight after making a bold statement in an interview. When asked to name the most overrated player in Call of Duty, he didn't hold back, delivering an answer that left many in the community stunned.
Most overrated player in the NA? Scumpy. Most overrated team in the NA? Optic.
However, Scump was not one to take such comments lying down, and he eagerly awaited his chance to respond. That opportunity came at the Fall Invitational, and Scump seized it with both hands.
Doing a fantastic job staying alive, finally cleaned up, and your score is with 15 now. 189.
J-Cap never came back too, bro. He just turned into a kryptonite, bro.
That is not enough. It's gonna be Optic Gaming. Oh my goodness.
J-Cap was good too.
Scumpy right now.
Scump just had the game of his life.
That's why I like Scum, bro. He loved getting
Once again,
pumped
Scump
up.
proved that he was him. But unfortunately for Dashi, Scump's future teammate, he found himself on the receiving end of some swift retribution. In a video where Optic ranked their fellow pros, Dashi openly expressed his opinion on fellow AR player Clayster by declaring him a C-tier player.
Like playing against him. 3 weeks
So is this
against him?
Is this all time?
Oh,
However, this was a move that he would soon come to regret.
He was just
Clayster
in
was quick to
Mars,
respond
bro.
to Dashi, making his feelings very known. But Dashi immediately retorted with a jibe of his own, insinuating that Clayster's successes were reliant on his teammates and his teammates only. However, Dashi's words would soon come back to haunt him, serving as a prime example of how quickly the tables can turn. When the Stage 1 playoffs arrived, it was Clayster who had the upper hand, knocking Optic out of the competition. But Clayster wasn't finished yet with just a simple victory. He delivered the final blow at the World Championship.
makes his way forward.
No, he put
Here
on
comes the fight.
Hydra
There's
too.
one. It's a
Like, Hydra
1v1.
dirty
Hydra now
now.
pushing the advantage. The damage is there. The kill comes through. And it's not over as the New York subliners prevent the reverse sweep.
Optic's Dashi may be the star of right now, but Scrappy is undoubtedly the star of the future. Whether it's trash talking in a different language or shooting bodies despite losing, Scrappy is as bold as they come. In his rookie season, he had a golden opportunity to seize the coveted World Championship. As Ultra booked their spot in the grand final from the winners bracket, Scrappy did
No,
not
they
shy
just
away
didn't let him
from
get
provoking
that
his
shit, bro.
opponents.
They didn't let Scrappy.
We knew what they were going to come out and do. We know how they play. Shut down Hydra. Team's pretty ass, so it is what it is.
He was wilding that day too.
Don't just play one-dimensional.
Calling out 3 of the members of the opposition before the grand finals was a bold move, but little did Scrappy know, pissing off Kismet for the biggest game of his career was not a great idea.
Then I heard Scrappy's interview afterwards, and I'm going to smoke him.
Yeah, I know.
4-0.
Hey, kids. Let's go, man. That's how we stay composed, bro.
Man, you murked that shit, bro. Yeah, and for being a rookie, bro, you shouldn't talk like
There was
that.
an interview, he talked his talk. I let the gameplay speak, and it was a flawless sweep, so.
I love that from you.
Which player do you think had it worst? Drop a comment below and hit subscribe for more content just like this.